Welcome back to Mustang Media. I'm Kerrigan Hutton.
And I'm Isaac Morris. We're glad you could join us today, Mustangs.
First up,
Josh Warner reviews the last 305 Live ever.
Thanks, Kerrigan. 305 Live is a concert by the best musical geniuses of USD 305, made by Joe's pet project. We talked to Nate Wise about what 305 Live is about.
305 Live is just a small portion of all the 305 schools coming together, like Central, South, and Lakewood and South Middle, coming together and just having this big old concert together to kind of celebrate, kind of the year kind of thing. It's just as big as what a choral festival would be for us. So it's just a time that all the kids come together and just sing and perform music. My role in 305 Live, well, I've done the songwriting workshop, so my role has always been singing, and of course there's always you got the band kids in there playing instruments, and then of course Joe's pet project. But yeah, my role is just to kind of bring the composition into the songwriting, and then we perform it, and I guess another part of my role is just kind of like the leadership a little bit, since I'm a senior now, so I kind of want to lead into that kind of deal. I'm really excited, especially tonight when we get our song finished, and I'm really excited to hear all the songs of all the groups that will be performing on Saturday night, and I'm really excited to just. Yeah, I'm just really excited to perform, because this is just one of the bigger moments in my life in pursuing a music career. So this is kind of a really good start for me. So
Thank you, Josh.
new on the scene is the Mochas downtown the street from Central. Here to give us the scoop is our very own Nolan Foley.
Toured the new Mochas this week. Many students enjoy the new Mochas on a daily basis. We interviewed Kelly Potts.
3 to 4 times a week during the school week out of the 5 days, because I'm in Excel and it's easier to do homework here with them. For my favorite at Mocha's would be the All-American Panini. It's really good. Also, one of my go-to drinks would be the Kahlua Mudslide, because it's really chocolatey.
Some students also work there. We interviewed Brianna Torres.
We're open later. More people are starting to come for dinner time, and because we have we have a new menu and everything. The drink I recommend, it's my favorite. It's the strawberry cremosa. It has strawberry syrup with sparkling soda water with half an ounce. It's really good. Really fun so far. There's a lot of new people and new customers we haven't had, and it's super pretty inside, and we have all new equipment, so it's pretty fancy.
Thank you, Nolan. I can't wait for my next smoothie.
I think it's time to take a break and throw it back over to Ethan for a sport report.
Alright, so I've been watching a lot of TikTok, guys, so bear with me, because this is the sports report, and it's time for a Beat South check. So we got boys basketball, check. Girls basketball, double check. Boys wrestling, check. Girls wrestling, check. Bowling, check. Swimming, oh wait, we share a pool south on swimming? Alright, so they're cool. Football, check. Boys soccer, check. Cross country, check. Beat South. Yeah. And congrats to the girls wrestling team, and I'm sure that Dakota will bring us a good story on that a little bit later, so stick around.
Thank you, Ethan. Kerrigan takes a look at a student at Central and her love for cattle. Take it away, Kerrigan.
East of Salina sits an old farm with a lot of history. To some, they might not bat an eye, but to Senior Lauren Bell, this farm means the world.
I just love the connection you can get with an animal. They trust me with their lives and their babies. Most cows, what I just did with that calf, she would have hit me to the ground. But they know that I'm not going to really hurt them, so they trust me. to mess with them. That, and it's just like, I don't know, they love me. So really wanted to be a veterinarian for years, and then I helped interned with a vet, and I realized I hated it, and I realized more that I love this. Most when I got more and more cows and started really getting into it, I just fell in love with it, and I really want to help keep on doing it, especially because none of my other cousins really are into it as much as I am, so I'll be able to take over their farm and keep producing cows.
On this snowy day, Lauren showed me around and introduced me to her cattle. Today was special because she would be tagging the little baby cows that were born only a week or so prior. In town, Lauren can be found piercing ears at Claire's, but today she's piercing cows.
Now, you can see her. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Oh, come on. There we go. Hi, honeys. There we go. And there we go.
We got to talking about the history of her farm and how she encourages people to come and experience the farm life.
We've owned this pasture since Abraham Lincoln was president. So that was probably 5 great grandpas ago, and we've always had cows. We've gotten the black Simmental a couple years ago, 20 years ago, but my grandpa's whole life we've had them and raised cows. So
Lauren truly loves her work and doesn't care what anyone else thinks.
I get weird looks, especially when I was in middle school, because Salina's not a farming really community. So it's weird to be like, oh, I have cows, and talk about cows because people don't really understand. So, I mean, I wouldn't say I've been called weird, but I've been that not the weird horse girl, but the weird cow girl. So, say to people who've never got experience but want to go into it, just go out to farm and really get to know how the in and outs, go to a farmer, ask them what it takes to do their job. And it takes a lot, especially because we do crops and cows here. So November, April are our craziest years, and it's really hard to be a farmer. You don't get vacations because you can't leave your cows without feeding them or doing something with them, or crops. So really just immerse yourself. If this is what you really want to do, you have to stick to it.
This girl is surely making moves. Back to the studio.
Thank you, Kerrigan. That's going to make my next beef product a little bit more stomach-turning.
For some students, ELO is not a requirement. Liam Foley has a story.
During senior year, if you have enough of your credits completed, you have the opportunity to flex schedule. We talked to seniors Cameron Phelps and Houston Griffiths about their flex schedule.
I flex out of my last hours each day, and I've been removed from ELO, so I don't have to go to that. Yeah, I recommend it to other people, but I'd say probably try to get a plan of what to do beforehand, because I'm trying to right now, and it's kind of wasting my time.
Each student spends their flex hours a different way. Some work on homework, others go to work, and some go to work out.
Well, I'm looking for an internship right now, an engineering internship, and so when I go home, I either work on that, work on scholarships, or take a nap if I'm feeling like it.
Normally, I've been going to the gym lately with my flex hours, and if I don't go to the gym, then I'll use it to get my homework done really early, which is nice, because then I just have the whole night to just do whatever I need to do.
So if you're a junior creating your schedule for next year, keep in mind that flex hours are available, and go talk to your counselor about it.
Thank you, Liam.
Last but certainly not least, our girls wrestling team makes state. Tell us more, Dakota.
We asked sophomore Michaela Anderson and junior Rebecca Franklin what their personal goals were for state.
My personal goal is to make it as far as I possibly can before I either lose or get kicked out of the bouts.
I would like to at least knock the top 2 seeds down.
We also asked what they were most excited for going to state.
The most exciting thing is all the support that's going to be there, because you're going to have friends and family, and the school knows that you're going.
That I get to wrestle people and make them cry.
Now they tell us how hard they had to work to get here.
Pretty hard. I mean, we've had to work 10 times as hard as everybody else, so.
We've worked extremely hard. When we're like losing or somebody is about to get pinned, we push through it.
Thank you, Dakota. And congratulations to girls wrestling.
Before we leave, Reed McHenry, hit us with a fact.
Fun facts with Reed.
It's Friday, and you know what that means? It's time for a fact. Did you know that the longest word in the English language is 1,909 letters long and refers to a part of DNA?
Inspiring as always. This has been Mustang Media. I'm Isaac Morris.
And I'm Kerrigan Hutton. Good night, and good luck, Mustangs.